no matter what this counter says right now, do you want to just go at 3 or what?
Yeah, let me...
It's I mean, up to you. I am going to mute the mics right now.
Okay.
This is your brain. This is your brain on QuarterWorld.
QuarterWorld.
Hey, what's up, everybody in TV land? It's your host, Marco, with QuarterWorldHQ. And today we are playing a very cool game, Game of Thrones. We're going to start doing that here in a second and show you all the tips and tricks we can. We're going to have Tim, a reoccurring guest.
Yeah, we're gonna need Tim in here to walk us through this one.
Drew might come by.
Nice.
Lisa,
All right.
for sure.
All right.
Hey, let's just go ahead and just get right into it.
Yeah, I'm getting
man.
in on the game.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I've been going Baratheon because I like multi-balls and it says Advanced Wall Multiball.
Huh.
Seems like it.
I like the oh, you know what I just noticed? Check.
What?
It's not Jack and Hagar.
I played this a little bit earlier today, and I was worried. I was like, oh my god, this is like an overly complicated game. I'm not going to get it. And, yeah, there's a lot going on. But I was able to, like, hit the ramps and stuff that I wanted, which gave me a lot of confidence. It's like, okay, cool. I'm going to sit down and wait and snipe shots here and just pick and choose, be really picky and choosy. So I, off the bat, like the game. I can see a shot, I can hit it, you know.
Yeah.
It's not. I didn't have to sit there for 5 minutes and figure out what exact part at what speed the ball's hitting the flipper, you know. So that's fun. The upper playfield is a trip. We were talking about it earlier. It looks like we superimposed something over the screen right now, and that is not the case. That is actually that is just how it looks.
It's so wild.
It's very square. So I'm gonna go over to the main one right over here. What faction did you pick again just now? I forgot. Sorry.
What's that?
Oh, there we go. It says it right there. Cool. Baratheon. Well, I'm hoping we get a bunch of viewers in here today that are versed in the lore of this. I'd like to talk about it. I'm not going to lie. I did not watch all the seasons.
I watched all of it. Started watching it again. I like it even more now.
Really? Cool.
Season 4 is definitely, yeah.
It's
really
the
good.
Lord of the Rings killer, huh? It looks good. I really like on the artwork on the actual machine. So this, we are playing on an LE, and it is 157 out of 700.
Well, that's 156.
156 out of like 700, right? Pretty sweet. It looks good. It's a good-looking machine.
It is. It really is.
I like it.
Yeah,
Hey.
Season 8.
Choose your house.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Baratheon.
We just, oh man, I'm so like, I still got to get used to it. We see chat right here. I don't have to like do anything special. And then you have a big screen now too. Cool. What's up, 5 Cent Tech? How's it going? Season 8, I'm gonna guess there's a lot of dragon going on, huh?
I didn't? Is it too late? Oh. Don't worry, I'll be quick.
Emily, are you excited to play this?
I'm very excited.
Cool.
I'm making my peace with the upper playfield.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people aren't digging that upper playfield. I didn't feel like I got messed up too bad from it. Yeah, it's just we have such a theme this week. I'm cleaning up and fixing some stuff on a Lord of the Rings machine in the back. We got this going. I wish I had some old-timey garb to wear, you know? Some pointed shoes and like a hat with a bell on it or something. Whatever those people wore back then. Jesters, I guess, wore that. Whatever. What's up, chat? How's everyone doing today? How'd everyone enjoy the Medieval Madness, or not Medieval Madness, Black Knight game we played yesterday?
I came in and played another game immediately of Black Knight.
Yeah, I know.
Had it on my mind.
I need to play Black Knight more, man. It's just I like it, but I suck. I mean, I'm getting like averaging 17,000 point games. It's really bad.
All right, warming up on it. I'm warming up on it. Yeah, so I don't have the late season hatred that a lot of people have. I know there was some.
Well, because it killed everyone off, right?
Well, they had to. I mean, there was also the writer's strike, which kind of I think informed a lot of what happened in I think season 7. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But I enjoyed all of it. It's such a character-driven show. As long as those actors were playing those parts, I was pretty much on board.
Yeah.
You know. I want a whole nother season of just Tyrion and Ferrys running things while Daenerys was gone. Like they have to room together, like a buddy cop kind of show, you know. I also want the Jaime and Bronn buddy cop show.
What is oh, this is the room cam. Like,
Yeah.
what is? I'm like, what's going on? Can I put a cool little transition on?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see, what's a cool one? Let's theme this. How about watch this?
Okay.
Oh, that is so. It's like, yeah, it is very fast. So let's see, transition speed. 100 ms. Let's go to at least 300 so we can see it. It's kind of like a mystical, fanciful transition. Look.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you like that. I'll change it back if you don't want that.
So yeah, I mean, maybe I'm talking season 4 because I just watched it, but like, I just remember being upset with myself for how excited I was to watch a child die when Joffrey gets poisoned.
You know, so okay, wow, I was like racking my brain, like, what do I have to bring to this conversation today? Thank you. And so I got something. I can't believe the world, the universe, just works in such mysterious ways.
Okay, what do you got?
So the special effects guy that did The Thing, Rob Bottin, he is famous. He designed Robocop suit.
Okay.
By the way, I'm wearing a Robocop shirt. It's weird how this is all going to tie in. Just bear with me, right?
It's weird how everything you always talk about ties into Robocop. You're right.
That's it. He did The Thing. He did The Howling. He did some of the most epic movies, right? And then he just disappeared off the face of the planet. And everyone thought that he had passed away. But he actually just went and just... Well, he was working himself to death doing this stuff. And so he got into real estate and stuff. So, since... oh, man, I can't even remember the last movie he did. I think it was like Robocop or something in like 1982, Robocop 2. He has done nothing except for this show. He did one thing. King Joffrey's death.
Oh, really?
He was a fan of the show. He is a fan of the show.
Okay.
And he's friends with the director. There's multiple directors, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. There's different directors for every season. Or every episode.
So,
but you're probably talking about like the showrunners, the producers, I would assume. They're kind of the ones that guide everything.
Well, so right?
Yeah, it's like Weiss and something else. I don't remember their names.
They brought him in. They asked him, they're like, well, you like the show? Will you do something? And he was like, yeah, sure. So the last thing he's done in 20 years was the King Joffrey. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Joffrey.
Death, which I've seen on YouTube.
It's a great scene.
The blood, how that all came
out.
Oh,
it's so good.
And everything.
Yeah. His face like all purple and swollen.
So a lot of layers of makeup. I know a little bit about how he does stuff, and he will like run a hose in somebody's nose, you know,
okay,
and have it like, you know, like, and have it like that, kind of things like this, whatever.
Right.
He'll do layers of makeup with hoses in it, and your skin over it, and so like bulging and blood and things like that, and color of the skin changing. That scene looks like there's some CGI to it. Like, that's just Rob Bottin, dude.
It's all practical, huh?
It's practical. Well, I guess, actually, no. There is a little bit of CGI in it. I forgot what part.
I'm sure they touch it up.
So, the guy that designed Robocop did
Killed Joffrey.
Killed Joffrey.
That's
what
great.
a scene, though. Wow.
Yeah, brutal.
That kid was a...
Oh, my God. That whole scene, I mean, that whole episode... They really build it up for you to not feel bad. You know, they're like, guys, we're going to murder a child on screen today. We got to really, really make him a monster.
Yeah.
So everyone's on board. And they did a fantastic job at that.
The crazy part is the queen, she's like, will you not save your king? Do something. Everyone's like, I don't know.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't know if you know, but that woman is who did it.
Oh, really?
She's the one that poisoned him.
Oh, my
God. That's why
God.
she's like jumping up and yelling about it. That's why it shows her. That's what I'm saying. You go back and watch it now.
I need to watch it.
You know, when it first happened, I was like, I think it was the wine. It might have been the cake or the pie that had just come out, like whatever. Going back and watching it, he goes, when he grabs that cup, it's a straight across shot to that woman, the Martell, Senior Martell. Yeah, just brilliant.
Ooh, my turn? Yeah. Okay, let me try my hand at this. The kid was the worst. Betty Gage, what's up?
Yeah, that kid was the worst.
I'm going to mute my mic so you don't have to. One less thing to do.
Well, yeah, and Joffrey marches all those little people out there to reenact the Battle of the Five Kings right in front of the Starks. It's awful. Yeah, it really cuts off the glare. We did something a little different today with our pinball stadium lights.
A lot of people don't even notice we have these.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Like, it's, how'd you get the playfield so bright? It's like you can't see the huge...
Right. Yeah, it's wild how things look so different on camera. It looks great on camera. It's a little bright in person, to be honest. Collect more gold. Oh, that's the Joffrey, Cersei. Yeah. Speaking of which, we should So I'm curious about the artwork. As we put together this episode, I noticed that there's several different backglass art for this. I'm not sure if it was Pro and LE and Premium, or if it was actually just a choice. Yeah, so you just chose which. Each one has its own distinct. So this one, which should just be called Game of Targaryens, because it's all Daenerys. That's kind of cool. It's got the, you guys can't really see, I don't think, on any of the cameras, but it's got the dragons on both sides. And then the sides of the back box have Joram on one side, and was it Naharo? Daharo? Her other dude.
Are we just on two-player? Or are we on? What are we doing? Oh,
You're just playing by yourself, but I'm happy to play.
Just warm it up, Marco. Just a warm-up game.
So we got 1, 2, right there. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Oh, upper.
Is lit.
Oh, dang. That's all she wrote, I believe. What do you end up doing? 10? Yeah, let's play again.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's rock a 3.
You want to do 3?
Yeah, put 3 in there.
Choose your house.
Player 2, player 3.
Right?
All right, I'll go third. Anyone in chat have a suggestion what house I should fight for?
House Targaryen.
I feel like we have to pick different houses. I know for the gameplay you don't need to pick.
Archers, loose.
Nice dragon. At least they're full-size flippers, man. I don't like that little mini...
Up top? Yeah.
I love the monsters dead, but that mini playfield, I don't I try to avoid it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Monsters. But getting the grandpa shot is pretty easy, so...
Yeah.
Your time with the wolves has made you weak.
What family is Peter Dinklage's character?
Lannister.
That is like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Red Rifter, you don't get a name like that unless you're dead, right?
Careful.
We're still lined up.
Choose Baratheon.
Lannister.
House Lannister.
I'll be Peter Dinklage's people. Mike Upper? Yep. What the heck that did?
Yeah, I just aimed for the flashing lights up there. I think you got to hit both bumpers and the castle and then sink both down in the dragon. And I'm not really sure what you get. But that seems to be what it's telling us to do.
I guess I gotta go back upstairs, huh?
To where?
Well, there you go. That's your Blackwater lock, I think.
I'm just gonna pass for now.
Oh,
Honestly.
yeah. Gotcha.
Winter is coming.
Ooh, that almost. Oh. Come on. No. Okay. Some stuff going on there, man.
Choose your house.
Oh, is that me? Well, I think I need to move this little dragon out of the way. He's going for a fly. There he goes. Look at him fly.
Thanks to Epidemic for supplying us with some old-timey
House
fiddle
Baratheon.
tunes, whatever you want to call it.
Archers, loose. Lock is lit. Don't be such a bully.
Just like that. I didn't get much of a chance.
Player 1, you are up.
Get some.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Emily's going to beat me most games.
Yeah, she's.
But, like, I wish I would have gotten a little more than 5 million points.
I'm not even looking at the score right now. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, she bought up. You ready? So this creature beneath the chat window, is he from? Is he like a frost guy or something?
Yeah, that's actually his name, Frost Guy.
Frost guy.
He is the Night King. He commands an army of the undead
Is lit.
Day King's way cooler, but whatever.
that are marching down from the frozen north to the wall. Yep, the wall.
So I think I saw 1 or 2 episodes of the second season because they start bringing in the Dragon Lady in the second season a lot. And then I remember, yeah, I just need to sit down and watch those.
Yeah, it's good. It's worth
Yeah.
it, you know. It's entertaining.
Where am I? Upstairs? Yep. No. Okay, free ball, right? No.
No.
Come on, man.
Player 3.
Not giving you anything.
Well, I hate to say this, folks, but there's going to be no announcement news today from.
Oh, I didn't even look into that.
I heard maybe you know what? Maybe I'll go look it up really quick. But I heard that they're not announcing it today. Well, Emily and Lisa would know. So yeah, no certain announcement today, right?
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do? Sorry.
It got pushed back, I
I was
guess.
checking their website earlier.
Player 1.
By the way, that Jeffers, give a shout out who just followed us earlier. Thank you very much. I think everyone just knows like at this time what it is. I have this weird feeling that Stern's like, dude, everyone knows what it is. Let's just like wait. Let's like let him sit on ice here a little bit.
Well, it makes you wonder if they're maybe
brutal.
putting a little more into the home version, because I mean, who are they going to be selling them to right now? You know.
Well,
Player 2, you are up.
But I don't. I admittedly, and I think you don't either. I mean, we don't know a whole lot about pinball release events and how they make these decisions.
I guess I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm starting to realize like I'm excited about this news, and that's why I can't stop with it.
Speculating about it, yeah. Is it because of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or just a new pinball?
Honestly, it's the. Oh man, I like Stern a lot, and I like the games they come out with. So there's that. I wanna see what the new Stern game is, and then yeah, man. I mean, I was born in 1986, so I am the target audience for the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I'm with you.
Came
Yeah,
out, man. I grew up on that.
I played that little handheld Ninja Turtles game. I don't know if you remember that. I think it was by
on the
Konami.
Tiger.
Yeah, or
called
Tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah. Man, I think I played that thing until the screen burnt out.
Totally. I remember the sounds were annoying on it. And I remember muting it or something because it was like.
Yeah, we were all like. Bloop, 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 bloop.
It was just like, okay, I'm done with that. Let's see, what am I doing here?
Is it your turn still?
Yes. I just don't. Everything's lit. Nothing's. I guess it wants me to go up to upper playfield.
Yeah, you try and get up there. I
Yes.
think. Just collect some gold. You know. See, Marco, the thing you have to understand about Westeros.
About what?
Westeros, where the fictional world where this takes place,
Yeah.
is that the seasons of summer and winter are of a indeterminable and unknown length.
Whoa.
So when they say winter is coming, it's because they don't know it's going to be a long, dark, frozen winter. It's basically an ice age that's coming. That could last years and years and years.
I was gonna just say they didn't have Google Calendar yet.
Well, that's that too. They didn't have meteorology.
No, that's really cool though. Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, you're right though. It's an interesting subplot that everyone's stupid on the show. They just don't know how to figure anything out.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It's like-
they got a little kid as king, dude. I mean, that's your first mistake. You know, like every little kid's a brat when they grow up.
He's also inbred, so let's not forget that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Really.
I
Really
felt
let the
that right in my
suspense
meow
go.
meow.
Player 3,
Well, that's you, buddy.
And it's at me 3.
Following maybe one or a few characters, or is it just done?
Well, there was talk about a whole nother series that takes place.
lock is lit.
That takes place like either a prequel, like because there is like a really built-up lore, and there's like
Yeah, the dragon thing. Too,
right, and there's
especially.
like famous.
Winter's coming.
There's like famous people that like Bran the Builder that lived thousands of years ago that built the wall. There was discussion about them maybe doing an episode about him or that time period. But essentially, in the history of Westeros, there's like 2 major periods, and we saw one of them. The other one would be previous to that, when they had the Battle of First Man, when they actually had to erect the wall and beat back the White Walkers, I believe, the first time.
That's right. I was trying to think of White Walkers. That's right.
Yeah.
You
Frost
remember-
guys.
Frost dudes.
Frost guys.
Hey, dude, I'm a Frost guy. What's up, man?
Yeah.
You remember Austin, of course, that we used to work with at Hawthorne Theater?
Yeah.
You remember that thing you always said to people as they left at night? You would quote the show. You'd say, "The night is cold."
Oh,
and
the night is long and full of terrors.
and people would be like,
Yeah. All right, I wouldn't mind getting a 1-player on this.
Yeah, let me go get Emily. We're close to finishing this one. Let me go grab her up.
Oh, no, we finished, didn't we?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was player 3. That wrapped it up.
Oh, yeah. Here, you go. I want to watch you play. Okay, you go first. And then I'll get a single player one after that.
Choose your house.
Let's see. Let us go to this.
Greyjoy.
We'll try that. That which dies is never dead. Is that it?
I'm thinking about that one. That's a deep one right there.
Yeah.
That's like saying the sky is blue, so the sky's blue.
We will take back what was stolen from me and destroy
Yeah.
That
those
which is
who
blue
wronged
is
me.
never blue.
Yeah, there you go. I love it. At around the same time, you know what? I remember now that I'm thinking, what was drawing me away from this show was Vikings. The show Vikings. That was cool.
What's that?
Do you remember the show Vikings? Did you ever watch it?
A couple episodes. I think
really-
Melanie watched a little bit more of that.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool show, man. I didn't see the last 2 seasons though, because I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to know. I'm like, yeah, I know the actual real story about the guy. They basically threw him in a pit of snakes and.
I didn't even realize that it was about a real Viking.
Yeah, but I mean, it's.
Inspired.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely events and stuff they captured in the show and different things. He did have a son. They obviously make it a television show, so it's not, right, like you just said. But I know what happens to that family and the guy from reading the stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to watch it, man. I couldn't bring myself to it. But that show has really taken me away from this one.
I'll get there.
It never fails. It's like years after a series is said and done, then I get into it when everyone's like on to the next thing.
How do I get in the Iron Throne? That's the question, huh?
Where is it?
That throne up top, upper right, it has a ramp going to it. I just don't know how to get to it.
Oh, I see it. Duh. Yeah.
I want to sit on the throne.
It must be one of the upper playfield ramps. There's 4 up there, isn't there? 4, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I want to go sit on the throne too. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
God. 2 tenths, man.
2 tenths.
2 tenths.
It's not beer 30. That's why.
Yeah,
In 1
you're
hour,
right,
we'll be
you're right.
loosey goosey.
This is not the end. Not for us.
Oh, you're getting a little bit of glare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it works still. All right.
Yeah, looks
Choose
good.
your house. House Targaryen. House Martell.
Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Well done.
That's nice. Ooh, nice.
Lock is lit.
Well, what's going on in chat? What's up with everybody, huh? How we doing? What's new? Anyone else played this before? Anyone else a fan of the Surreys? Talk some shop here.
Ball 1.
You know. I will say this though, the game Destiny, when they removed Peter Dinklage's voice from one of the characters, I was livid. I was so mad.
They did what?
So Peter Dinklage played a character in the
Dinklage, yeah.
Dinklage, thank you, in the video game Destiny, right? The first one.
Okay.
And everyone, dude, remember yesterday I was talking about how people will like troll, they'll build like 100 accounts and they will complain about one thing they don't even care about. but they make themselves seem like they're hundreds of people.
Right.
And then developers will like listen to that and pull the trigger on it and do it. And next thing you know, it's like you made a big mistake. You wasted money. Well, perfect example. Apparently, everybody hated Peter Dinklage's voice in the video game and how it was distracting and annoying. He has a very nice voice. He was like just perfect.
Yeah, he's got a really good voice. He does a lot of voiceover work, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And now, if you look back and you ask people, everyone's all like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, he's great. But apparently at the time, unanimously, everyone like voted him out. So they replaced him with a guy that sounds just like him. And like, so I forget the word that you use, but like inflection or something. Like, exact same inflection that he used and everything like that. It's actually a little bit hard to tell that they replaced his voice, you know? And everyone's like, oh yeah, way better. And I was like, what the hell just happened?
You just got someone to sound like him.
You just got trolled, basically. Yeah, I was so mad.
What's that all about? Was that some like little people hate?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think it was just someone just being silly, and they were able to get their voice heard. And game developers are just desperate, man. They're some of the most desperate companies out there. They do the weirdest things. But yeah, that really bummed me out. I like him. I just saw him in a movie. Can't remember. I just saw him in a movie. You just did. I can't remember. You want to chat know what I'm talking about? Anyone a fan?
Lock is lit.
Of Dinklage?
Dinklage fan?
I liked him in Bruges. You ever see that movie?
Yeah, with Colin. With Colin Farrell, or not Colin?
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. What's the other?
Danahy or something? I never remember the other guy's name, but he's fantastic.
He's a great actor.
Jack Gleason.
Jack Gleason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, I wish we could just get a camera.
In Bruges? Yeah, it's so good, right?
They're in Prague, right?
I watch that like once a month for the rest of my life.
Really?
Yeah, they're in Bruges.
Oh, yeah, duh. That's the name of the place, right? I ain't never been there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a West Coast
Where's
kid.
that place
man.
they're at in that movie in Bruges?
In Prague, huh? Prague is part of Czech Republic,
You don't get a name.
right? Oh man, now I don't know. Is it Czech Republic
Is it Prague?
or Prague?
It's pronounced Pragu.
Pragu. What am I saying? Am I saying Prague or something?
No, you're saying it right. It's Prague.
Oh, Emily just gave me this look. Made me feel bad.
No, I did not. I didn't give anyone a look. I just want to play some game at the home.
Yeah, right. Me too. Let's see.
Oh shit!
Fuck. This thing tilts like crazy.
Does it?
It is tight. Is it?
We could always loosen that up.
Yeah. I've
You
double
want to?
majored on almost every
You
game.
want?
It's fine for now.
Soon the truth will be what you make it.
Oh my god, my keys are in Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
I said to you, you said it was level.
I said I'm going to check it. Oh. Okay. Anywho. I gotta like. Okay, I found my keys.
Sorry.
I have to like keep such good track of these. I absolutely cannot. These are to open up machines. If I lose these, I lose my job.
You also randomly get put on camera here.
That's true.
There's
But that one I can at least see it.
House Targaryen. House
tacoing. I love tacoing.
Oh, I didn't make it up for the playfield.
See? You're good. That one's.
Lock is lit.
I got you.
A man is not Jack.
5 Cent Tech says, sorry, Lisa. I wonder why. What is that saying? Bandit Keys? Oh, I can't read it.
Oh, I missed it.
That's why we moved. What's up? Did she? I just got back. Did she win the Game of Thrones?
Swords.
Oh
Did she win the Games of Thrones?
no.
House
No. Did we check in with the Queen to see what she thinks of the stream so far?
Not yet. How we doing?
Queen Cersei, what do you think? Cool. Thanks. Okay, we heard you the first time.
Can we do the same thing but have Peter Dinklage being like
It's Dinklage.
Dinklage?
Yeah, he's gonna come in here and kick your ass like he did that guy in Elf.
look is
What?
In Elf, remember he's like the children's author?
Yeah.
And he comes in.
And he runs across the table.
Yeah, because Will Ferrell's like, I didn't know you had elves here. And
I
Peter
never
Dinklage
knew
thinks
that.
he's making fun of him. He just keeps being like, how did you get here? Did you take the magic gumdrop train? And like, whatever, you know. And Dinklage freaks out and runs across the table.
But I
Just
mean,
takes him out.
in Will Ferrell mind, I mean, he's talking fact, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's like genuinely like, oh my gosh, another elf.
I don't think I've seen that movie all the way through. It's been years.
Dude, that movie's
I didn't even know
great.
Peter Dinklage is in it. I didn't even remember.
He is.
Cool.
Excellent.
Get in there. Thank you.
I also saw him in another movie that was like about LARPers.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
South Park.
Like, I just saw him in a movie. It's, God, what's his name? Rudd is,
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, I want to say, is in it.
And what?
Yeah, I think this is the same. Oh wait,
And basically, he is like doing the Big Brother program or something.
yeah. Is
Oh,
Peter?
Role
Is
Models.
that the one? Role models?
Oh, I
Yeah.
No,
love that.
no, not role models. We're talking about
That's
boffers.
Sturdy Wings.
Sturdy Wings.
That's
yeah.
Role Models.
That's role models.
No, okay, no. So,
And I think you're getting it mixed up with another LARPer movie that has Peter Dinklage in it, where like
Yeah.
shit gets real, kind of.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they're all about the
They're all-
Renaissance
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. They're all like out in the middle of nowhere Renaissance fair, and they're like really are like demons or something all of a sudden, right? We're doing really good at this, by the way.
Yeah, we are.
We are nailing it.
Just killing
Bringing you all the speculative information that
Ooh.
we don't know the answers to.
Who is who is this muscly dude with the blood all over him?
That's the mountain, man. You got Klegenbowl about to go down.
Klegan Bowl.
You better get hype. Hype train's leaving the station for Klegenbowl.
Looks like a nice fella. All right, moving on here. Gonna go to-
All right, let's get some Peter Dinklage IMDb up here.
Yes, please.
Get to the bottom of what we're talking about. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing considering we have him in studio. Just
Oh
sitting-
my God, nice.
You wonder why he's looking at you like that.
He's
You know what that face says, Marco? That face says, call me Dinkler one more time.
Is Dinkler like a bad word that I don't know
I
about?
mean, if your name was Dinklage, how would you feel about someone calling you Dinkler 30 times in an hour?
It's better than Dinklage. I'm just kidding.
Let's see.
You're playing a bit rough.
My God, I'm looking up his IMDb right now, and he has been in so much that
Yeah.
it is
A lot
not.
of voice stuff too, right?
Yeah, it's not that easy to find.
I usually go to Wikipedia and they'll have like a nice little list there.
Yeah, I'm going down his list. I'm just trying to recognize what that movie we're talking about is.
When my dragons are grown, we will take back what
Well, I
was
don't know, I
stolen
give up.
from me and destroy
Harsh.
those who have wronged me.
Man, this game is mean.
Player 2, you are up.
Like a
Play that too.
Oh. Check.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time reading the chat right there, but I think we got an answer.
Yeah, I can't really. I think it says Knight of
Knights of Badassdom.
Badass.
That is, yep, that's right. I remember that.
fucking thing.
Thanks, Betty Gage. Sorry for the delay on that. We don't always check the chat as quickly as we should.
Blackwater
They like to see us squirm. It's fine.
Coming ashore.
We're new to having chat up.
God.
I'm just gonna put that out there if that's any consolation.
Yeah, I think let me play with this. What's in
Oh,
here?
we got a little multi-ball here. Cool.
5 seconds back on. Need a total fire.
Ooh.
Jack Gleason played Joffrey on the Game of Thrones.
Get the super jackpot.
That's not really helping, is it?
Oh yeah, the text color. Oh, that looks good. The yellow
Yeah, that helps. There we go.
and also the darker black. Yeah, that looks good. Cool.
Okay.
Brendan Gleeson.
Oh, good. It applied it all. It applied it all the way across. Okay. Cool.
Stannis fleet burns.
Brendan Gleeson was in Bruges. Wait, and then you said that the other.
Ball one.
Jack Gleason played Joffrey on Game of Thrones.
Oh, Jack Gleeson is Joffrey.
Jack?
Brendan Gleeson was in Bruges.
Wait, they're not related, are they? Okay.
No, but I swear that there is. Who's Jackie Gleason?
Gleason has a son, though.
Who is that? Is that a name?
Jackie
That-
Gleason is like an old, old time.
So I wonder if maybe the kid and that it's like his grandma or something.
I think it's just a common
Gleason?
Irish last name.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
a lot of Gleasons out there.
I used to live on Gleason Street.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
Spelled a bit differently.
82nd. Gleason.
92nd.
Oh, you're up there. Damn. I thought I had it bad.
Back in the
Man,
day,
taking shots at Rockwood.
Rockwood. I think Rockwood can handle it. Jackie Gleason, Honeymooners. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, who's next? What are we doing?
I'll play Notre Dame.
I want to play. Cool.
I would play too.
Get in there. Do a three-player. Do a three-player.
Okay, cool. I will go Floyd.
Choose your house.
And then
Tanya?
in about 10 minutes here, we're gonna take a little break. Go fish Tim out of the
Oh,
back, and
Did you do 4?
hopefully get him up here to talk through his strategies. And
Yeah, he was telling me a little about it earlier, and I just kind of cut him off. Like, so you're going to be playing on the show, right? Like,
you're gonna tell me this later, and everyone.
you're
Right?
going to get me through this. Please get me through this.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is, we got the little map, huh? See, I never see, I do my own thing, and then when I sit down to do the show, this is all done, so it's always, I'm seeing it for the first time.
Right, you're finding it out too.
And there's always some little Easter egg, too, somewhere. Usually in the moonscape.
Yeah, well, we did. We had the
The dragon, I think?
Yep.
Is that what I saw? Yeah.
yeah.
Saw
Where was
dragon.
that? On the player.
Oh, yeah. Was it? Yeah, there it is. Cool.
And I think I had it on your little TV too. Here we go. Check out your little TV again, real quick.
My telly. Hey. Reception is horrible up here.
Really
Like, can
bad
we
on the moon.
Can we run like a coax cable at least, man?
Speaking of the honeymooners, hey-o. Because it's a honey. I mean, it's a moon.
Oh. 287,000 mean miles to the moon or something like that.
Yeah. 287,000.
Right?
Yeah, you know that from Cars?
No, I know that from The Shining, the movie, because that's the name of the room. That's the number of the room, and then also the key says room on it. And so it says something else, but it basically, if you look at it backwards, it says moon room.
Or 238, right?
238.
238,000.
So
because when a car is at 240,000, they say it's been to the moon. It's like an old timey or old guy expression that I picked up at some point. But
sick. I didn't know that.
yep, car's been to. Oh, she been to the moon. You know.
Yeah. Crazy.
You gotta say it like that too. Oh, she been to the moon.
But don't say it like this. To the moon, Alice.
No.
Don't say it like that.
No, that would be threatening domestic violence against your spouse.
My
and would not be
favorite-
funny.
Dude, the episode of Futurama where they go visit the moon.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, I don't recall.
Oh my god, they have this animatronic thing that's like telling the history of it, and of course the history's all messed up in that show.
Okay.
And they have that episode, and they're like, one man with a dream, and he goes, to the moon, Alice, and he pans over with his hand pointing at the moon. He goes, to the moon. Like, and they're like, and that was man's first thing wanting to go to the moon or whatever. Like, it's just so backwards. Oh my god. I forgot the name of that old show that shall probably
To the moon?
to the moon.
That's the Honeymooners.
Baratheon.
Oh.
Yeah. See what's going on there?
Oh my god, we just went full circle. And I didn't even know.
Didn't even know we were still talking about it.
No. Rob Bottin, Robocop, and Joffrey. Boom. That's my connection of the day. The Game of Thrones chair is on display somewhere because I always see people.
Like the prop throne or whatever.
Or maybe it's a replica, but I've seen so many people sitting on it that I know. I'm like, where the heck are you?
Well, it must be a replica because the dragon burned it down to molten metal at the end of the season. So keep up, Marco.
Molten metal chair. I bet it.
Yeah. Molten metal.
Choose your house.
What's going on?
Marco.
Oh, is that you? You take it.
such long games. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. So how do I pinball again? Let's see.
House Baratheon. House
Lannister.
Lannister.
Okay, where are we at? Up here? Whoa! There we go. That's one. Oh my god,
Oh.
no! I
That
thought I had more
is-
oomph than that.
Ouch, man. That's the
Ouch.
definition of anticlimactic there.
One of these days.
Yeah, this game is a lot more fun than
Oh, and I missed it.
Widow's Wail.
I remembered the first time I played it. I think maybe I really do like the upper playfield.
Oh,
I'm having some fun.
you.
Player 2, you're up.
I haven't really progressed past a certain point yet, though. I pick Lannister. I go make like 2 shots, and then I die.
Yeah.
And then we start over again. I'm like still at this.
Maybe you should
beginning.
pick a different house.
Sure.
Ball 1. Locked.
Yeah, I'm trying to support my homeboy, huh?
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, to be fair, he did not really support the Lannisters. He was the bastard imp. That,
Oh, he was an imp.
Well, I mean, that's what they call him.
Oh, a real imp.
What is a real imp? Let's hear.
So according to The Witcher,
Which is where we get our information about, once again,
Well, yeah.
real imps.
an imp in that game was, I'm pretty sure, a shape-shifting creature. And yes, I want to say.
I thought they were just little. I thought that was the...
Lock is
No,
lit.
Oh,
right. So they're like little, and they have some kind of power, man. I can't remember. The beastry in Witcher. Let's pull it up.
They are.
You are up.
Well, I mean, you want to go Witcher, we just go... So it's a mythological being similar to a fairy or demon. Yeah, that's it.
Fairy or demon.
Yeah, they're mischievous, it says, more than seriously threatening.
So in the game Witcher 3, there's an imp that you meet in the woods, and he loses his voice. You find it back for him, and he just never shuts up. His name's Johnny.
Okay, Johnny
and
the Imp.
He like just is constantly talking about like taking dumps and like stuff like that.
Just
and, like,
foul.
Just like, oh my god. And then yeah, he is mischievous for sure. But Johnny the Imp. My turn.
Player 4, you are up.
Well. Dang it. Oh, come on. There's no freebie there.
Ouch.
Player 1, you are up.
It's the curse of the multiplayer game. I don't like them. I'm on record. I don't like them. Betty Gage says her son Warren sounds like an imp.
Kidding me.
Mischievous.
Player 2, you are up.
Marco, you're gonna have some ground to cover here on your third ball.
I haven't even done anything.
No,
yeah,
it doesn't-
I'm just trying to like get into a lane.
Please say about. Oh, you
And that,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that glitch we had on Judge Dredd gave more points off the bat than you've got in this game.
Interesting fact about that game I learned after the show. The Dead World, the little Dead World area was supposed to collect. It's like for a multi-ball, and the pinballs were supposed to collect within the Dead World thing, and then it was going to spin inside of it. And then get shot out, but they had issues like just before the game released, so they removed it, and that's why the Dead World area it seems so empty.
Right,
in the middle.
It spins. It's big hollow, but it doesn't interact with anything.
So there's a really popular thing to do in the '90s for like Super Nintendo and PC was have virtual pinball games, right?
Right. Yeah.
And
it's still pretty. I think it's still pretty popular.
You know what? It actually is.
The
as
Pinball
much as I hate
Effects
to,
series.
Yeah. So in the digital versions of Judge Dredd, it works. You collect the pinballs inside of Dead World, and then it shoots them out and all this stuff.
They corrected it
in
when they
the
could.
digital version.
Sure.
So we were having issues that day with it. The top kept coming off, like spinning around. Like after about the third time fixing it, we're like,
yeah,
we're good.
Ball 3, locked.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that Judge Dredd game.
Blackwater Multiball. I want to know how to get on that throne back there.
Cersei.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because there's all this stuff going on under the upper playfield.
Yeah, I mean, presumably you don't get in there until you win, right?
I get it's probably blocked off, and yeah, at one point I'm sure that lane opens, and it's probably.
We'll see if Emily knows after multi-ball here.
Yeah. I like the colors.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah,
it's a good-looking machine.
The outside, yeah, this version that we have, the LE is really nice. Where the flipper is, there's like a piece of metal that goes from the flipper area, like a frame, kind of all the way up the side of the machine, and it's laser engraved. It says
Fire and Blood.
Fire and
And then the
Blood.
other side says maybe Blood and Ice or something like that. I don't know.
It's yeah, very nice.
Pretty cool.
I guess this must have been just before we switched to LCD.
See,
screens.
this is what's confusing to me is I'm looking over here at the Medieval Madness remake, which I could have swore came out, or no, I guess that just came out a couple years ago. Yeah, it must have been right before they started using the color DMDs.
It had to be, man, because it's like, yeah. So this is a dot matrix or no?
Yeah, and then after this was the color DMDs, like you see on Medieval Madness over there. But
Color.
those are... That's kind of a misnomer. The screens are actually LCD screens.
Oh, liquid crystal definition.
Right, but they are displaying a color DMD display.
Interesting. Yeah, it must have like the first, second season. Well, actually, how far is this game covering season-wise? Is it all of them, or is it?
Well, let's see.
Well into season 3 or 4.
It goes
Season
pretty
3 or
deep.
4?
When did it come out? 2010, I think, right? Is it 10 years old, this game? Or no, 2015, I think it came out.
Okay.
So,
Wow, so the LCD stuff's fairly new then, huh? Okay.
no way. They had color DMDs in 2015. This must have been a decision.
Yeah.
Don't.
Let's see. So if this came out in 2015, that would have been
It's not like the top wall was ready or anything.
season 6.
I think it's my
Or season 5, either the beginning or end, depending on what time of the year it came out. The game would have come out during season 5. So
Okay, well, this is literally the last of the last. Everyone's hook off, so
yeah.
no one wants to see me succeed.
I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm watching.
You're watching.
I'm here for the
Watch this.
235 million ball.
Oh my gosh, I messed up already.
Well, that took care of that. All right. Guys, we're going to take a little break. We're going to do something special today. We were fortunate enough as a company to be featured on the morning show, Sunday morning show, a couple weeks ago. So we're going to take a little break, do some cleaning, get some people in here to play the second half. And in the meantime, we're going to go over to a replay. It's a little 3-minute, 4-minute segment about our home rental. So enjoy, and we'll be back.
Earlier, David Pogue looked at computer software. Now the subject is recreational hardware with our Luke Bourbon.
Ow, there's a mic there.
It was just one short month ago
I was like, oh!
that Logan Bowden was on the local TV news in Portland, Oregon, celebrating the resurgence of pinball.
We as QuarterWorld really wanted to make sure that there was places other than big arcades to be able to get your pinball fix in.
QuarterWorld, which Bowden manages, has its own arcade and even rents machines to bars and pizza shops around town. And it's one of the reasons Portland has more pinball machines per capita than any other place in the country. But, of course, last month feels like a long time ago now. On March 13th, the QuarterWorld arcade was shut down because of COVID-19, and Logan had to lay off almost his entire staff.
It was gut-wrenching. I mean, the arcade, like that's your job. That's how you support yourself.
Bowden made the decision the day before Oregon had its first reported death from the virus.
An arcade, in its essence, is a very hands-on. You're touching everything. And there is not enough Clorox in the world to be able to be like following someone around cleaning games. So like we just had to pull the plug.
But then, QuarterWorld earned a bonus round.
Right now, we're trying to...
Bowden and his staff had the idea to offer month-long home rentals of pinball and arcade games.
I don't want to risk it more than we need to, all right?
Meaning, he was able to hire back at least some of his staff.
Unfortunately, there are businesses that are not going to survive this. And I'm just doing everything in my power to make sure that everyone that we had to lay off has some place to come back to.
Each machine is cleaned and then packed at their warehouse, which contains over 750 vintage games. Then they're delivered to Portlanders, hungry for a little home entertainment that doesn't involve a digital screen.
One thing to ask, is anybody in your household feeling under the weather or sick?
Still, Logan and his crew say they're cognizant of the dangers that come with human contact.
People are opening their doors and letting us come into their safe zone, and we want to make sure that they know that they are safe. We're taking all the precautions to make sure that they're safe, but also I'm making sure that my guys are safe.
Bottin says now, more than ever, there's something therapeutic about the old-school nature of his games.
I feel like they remind you of kind of a happier time. You either see or play these classic cabinets in an arcade or in a bar or a pizza place or a restaurant.
He's an avid pinball player himself and sounds almost zen when he talks about the game.
You know, unlike a lot of like classic arcade games, yeah, that turtle that you gotta jump on level 2, he's always gonna be there. He's not going away, but every game of pinball is always different.
I ask you to comply with the spirit of the law so that...
On March 23rd, when Oregon Governor Kate Brown ordered all non-essential businesses to close, QuarterWorld's team rushed to deliver their machines to customers stuck at home, in case it would be their last chance. All told, Logan's crew have been able to rent and deliver nearly 100 games. One of those lucky recipients was Samantha Swindler,
I've always wanted a pinball machine.
a reporter for the city's newspaper, the Oregonian.
I feel like totally privileged to be able to just sit at home and play pinball and feel like I am helping in that way by not harming people by going out.
A timely thought as we battle this virus. If you're not a healthcare worker or delivery driver on the front lines, you can still do your part by just staying home. And who knows, maybe playing a game of pinball.
back. We are just jumping into a game that Donna's playing over here. I don't know how many of you wanted to just stay in that Be Right Back screen and watch the remainder of Clegan Bowl. The hype was real. It was worth it. We got Tim waiting in the wings. We're going to play a game and hopefully tell us what the heck we're actually supposed to be doing, or what the best way to progress through this game is, and if he has any insight as to which house or what the different advantages of the houses are. Wild Dog Arcade, thanks a lot. Yeah, we've been really fortunate that worked out, that the home rental program was successful and still is. So if anyone's interested, you can go to our website at QuarterWorldArcade.com, and there is a form there where you can submit interest in the rental program, and someone will be in touch with you. As it's been going, we've been kind of doing it in waves.
One game at a time, my friend.
Where we have to stop putting any out for a little while, and then we can release some more. And so we're kind of in that in-between phase right now. But I think in another week here or so, we'll probably be releasing a whole another list of available home rental games. So in the meantime, I'm going to go jump on the machine and play some Game of Thrones.
Choose your house. Player 2. House Baratheon.
Ours is the fury.
Archers, loose. Choose your house. House Targaryen. House Martell.
Unbowed, unbent, unbroken.
Lock is lit.
It is on level, isn't it?
A bit. Like, it's workable, but...
Okay. How do you get in the throne? That's what I want to do. I want to sit in that iron
That is your
throne.
mystery. When you have mystery lit and you shoot the right loop, it'll...
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Are we back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we're live.
So what I'm doing right now is I chose Martell, so that's going to be good for multi-ball. It'll get you an add-a-ball anytime you hit the action button, once per ball.
Okay.
So right now, I'm just trying to get to my multi-ball and get Greyjoy and Lannister started at the same time.
Okay.
Player 1, you're up.
Joffrey's murder. Player 2, you're up.
All right, we got a little pause in the action here while Tim runs in the back to get a level, because the machine, we move so many machines around here every day. It's the one thing, right, that we always forget to do is check the level before we go live, and then we start playing. Yeah.
So this one is okay, I guess. It's pitched high.
Right.
Probably talking to the mic.
There you go.
You know what I was thinking? It's funny we haven't experimented with playing with the glass off. I don't think we need to, man.
No, I don't think we need to at all.
I don't think that. I remember that being a big concern when we started streaming. Obviously, at an arcade full of people, you cannot do that.
Not reasonable.
I remember. I don't know. No, go for it. Oh, you are checking the level?
Yeah. Giving it a little touch up.
You're good.
Back off.
You're playing a bit.
Yeah.
Player 1, you are up.
Yeah, Wild Dog Arcade popped in. All right, and as soon as Tim gets this thing leveled off, just another few seconds here, we will continue with this game. What I'd like to do is have Tim start a one-player here for everybody afterwards, and kind of walk through his strategy, because he knows this game better than anyone else here, I think. Or at least anyone else available.
All right. Now, no more excuses.
All right.
All right, you're up, Ryan. I tilted through my ball. That was my penalty.
You got my mic off. Wild Dog Arcade, what's up? I can't wait to check you guys out this weekend. That's when I watch Twitch during the week. I can never get around to watching anything other than some movies, hanging out with my girlfriend and stuff. But yeah, I'm wondering, what's the plan this weekend, huh? What are you guys streaming? You guys, that was quick.
The till?
Player 2, you are up.
Yeah, I feel like Wild Dog Arcade mostly streams on the weekend.
Okay.
So I'm gonna check them out. I was just saying, can't wait to check them out this weekend. That's when I watch other Twitch broadcasts. It's usually on Saturdays and Sundays. And so I was just asking them, what do they got planned this weekend? Keeping it a secret, maybe. And Drew Plays, hey, what up? If you have not checked out Drew Plays, please do. Drew plays a lot of video games and AAA titles and stuff like that. And another thing we should not forget to do today is raid someone when we're done.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been like 3 days in a row, I think.
Your time in the wolves has made you weak.
All right. Looks like he chose Martel to start with, which gets you that extra multi-ball.
So I'll pass for now, so I can get Greyjoy and Lannister going at the same time I start my first multi-ball.
Okay. So that's the benefit of passing on the battle, is basically stacking.
Yeah, and when you start a mode, it'll lock you out of progressing through getting to your other modes.
Makes sense.
Really quickly, I'm just going to bring the attention back to the chat. Wild Dog Arcade says, what do you want to watch this weekend? Theater Magic, Jurassic Park, DE. What does DE stand for?
Data East.
Data East. Oh my god, that was another draft. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's the original.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I didn't even know. Yeah, if you guys play that, yeah, I'll be stoked. Yeah, go.
Yeah, I would watch that for sure.
Yeah, go check them out. They have a sweet spot. They got the pinball machines in the background and everything, and I can't remember Michigan. I forgot where they're.
Oh, did you do a multiplayer, Tim?
Yeah, got 3 players going.
Oh, okay. Do you want to take one?
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, Saturday
There
night.
you go. Logan's got the next one.
Cool. Yeah, check out Wild Dog Arcade Saturday night if you want to see the Data East one. I like Data East games, man. Everyone that I've looked at so far is, well,
yeah, we played that Star Wars one. That was a good time.
That was cool. Again, Robocop. I'm waiting for that someday.
Well, that was a great ball.
Choose your house.
It's, you know, it's weird if you don't realize you're playing the LE and you just kind of approach the game and you're looking at what house you want to go, and then you launch the ball and look up and you're like, ah, shit. Upper playfield.
Gotta mentally change gears.
Well, you think, because you launch it, you think it's going to come around that loop, but there is no loop in this game, really.
Yeah.
It goes right up to the dragon.
And of course, talking about
Yeah, do we have a player 3?
Oh, that's right.
Do you want in on this game too? Do you want to do a player 4?
I would like to, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we've changed up.
And you know, Marco, talking about Data East brings us full circle, because Data East had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pinball machine back in the early 90s.
Cool. Based off of the movies, obviously, right?
I believe the cartoon, the original.
Which was cool. Hey,
Yeah.
man, I grew up on that. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Gotcha. Saturday night for that game. We also stream on Fridays. Cool. The Weekend Dudes. Nice. Whoa. Manny's Arcade. Hello. Sorry.
That was really fast. That was a really fast second.
Yeah, right?
It's going good. How goes it? Welcome to the stream.
Choose your house.
We are just dabbling in some Game of Thrones. Oh, it's me.
Oh, you're just kind of tucked in there.
I am tucked in. That's the way we like it. I have been doing the Lannister.
Getting that gold.
And then I'm just gonna pass. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna pass.
What do you think? You got any advice on?
Oops. Hey! The machine even went. Wow. I like that.
Oh, you did worse than me.
I'm just gonna stay out here. It's tucked in.
Pick up some headphones. Is this the bullet mic? Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I made a mistake. I needed to hit one more Greyjoy shot before I did this.
Oh, okay.
What's your house of choice?
I choose Martel, so I get the add-a-ball once per ball during my multi-ball.
I go with Tyrell a lot.
Tyrell's a good one to get a lot of points on the board right off the bat.
If you don't screw it up like I did, but you go with
I was going Baratheon.
Baratheon.
Also for the multi-ball bonus. What's that, Tim?
So since the new code update, Targaryen is a really great choice because it'll spot you a house when you're working your way through. So you only need 3 houses to start Hand of the King, and you don't have to complete Targaryen all the way when you get to Iron Throne.
Okay.
Oh god, I forgot they had that big code update for this. Pretty much changed the whole game.
There's that add-a-ball he was talking about.
I always wait till I'm just about to end my multi-ball before I hit the add-a-ball. Got 1 super jackpot. 2 gives you a little grace period. Alright,
So
now...
was that kind of like a community multi-ball thing going on there? Because I added one here, and then you just kind of unlocked all of them.
What?
Like I added a ball to that ramp right there.
Oh!
No,
yeah,
so you have virtual ball lock. That's just like you can't. This isn't one of the games that you can actually steal someone's multi-ball. So it remembers what multi-ball is where.
It's gonna.
So it'll store however many balls you have locked and keep them for your turn.
Cool.
Do they make any modern pinballs that you can steal someone's multi-ball? I know the old
Total Nuclear Annihilation is the only recent one that I know of.
that you can steal the multi-ball.
Johnny Mnemonica's awesome. You can straight up just steal. You take their multi-ball off the tray and you just like
Oh yeah,
pull it
yeah.
and throw it through the field. that was awesome. It happened to me. That wasn't awesome. The idea is really cool.
So I know games like World Cup Soccer, you can steal someone's multi-ball. Party Monsters, you can steal someone's multi-ball.
Is there something in Dialed In like that as well?
No, I think that also does a virtual lock.
Okay. I only played it a couple of times.
Player 2, you're up.
Can you steal the? No, you can't steal the. What is that? Apollo 13.
I want to play that just to see 13.
Manny, this is the.
This is
Ellie.
Ellie. Manny's Arcade.
Yeah.
Who's player?
Oh, that's me.
Player 2.
Oh, player 2. We got Logan up next. Manny's Arcade. It's going good. We're having a lot of fun with Game of Thrones. We're right in the middle of our Renaissance week, medieval week. We did Black Knight yesterday. That's up on YouTube and Twitch already. We're doing this today, and then of course we take Wednesdays off. Thursday is our Buck Hunter takeover, and then we'll be back with Pinball on Friday doing Medieval Madness the remake. So that's one of my absolute favorites of all time. I don't think about the fantasy intellectual property being something that I'm into, but it turns out that my favorite pinball machines tend to have dragons in them.
Mine have monsters. I love Monster Bash and the Elvira ones. I was always drawn to monster-themed pinball machines.
Yeah, Monster Bash is a lot of fun too. It really is. Elvira, I like the machines, I like the games, but not quite as much into Elvira, as a character or property or whatever you want to call it. Logan's stacking himself some points here.
No, you son of a bitch.
Nice.
Alright, better ball 2. Not
I need to start remembering to hit that ball save thing, man. I need to chain myself to.
the ball save?
Yeah, that's what you just did, right? Before.
No.
What was
I
that?
just cashed in my Iron Bank.
Okay.
Yeah, once a ball, you can cash in using that the action button. So he was just doing it on the way out.
I never pay attention to that action button. I need to start thinking about it.
It does a lot of stuff.
The last Star Wars game we played, I finally actually started using it. I was like, oh my god, okay, I have to, okay. I'm still just working on just my flippers.
Your technique.
Yeah, I guess I've been playing pinball now.
Yeah,
8 months now, I think. I think I'm at the 8-month mark now.
Yeah, when I play, it's I'm trying to play the game, but I'm usually trying to work on one thing in particular.
No!
I really want to get good at my stalls or my catches, and I still don't know the physics behind it. Where the ball comes down, it just goes.
Sometimes, and I'll mess myself up, but I will actually hold it up and try to go like that with it, kind of try to. But sometimes it messes
You're not really
it up.
catching it at that point. It's just
I'm kind of slowing it.
keeping it bouncing a little bit, but
Yeah, there's two different techniques. There's the live catch, which is the one where you actuate the flipper and time it just right so the ball stops on top of it. And then there's the drop catch, where you have the flipper up, and then you just let the flipper down as the ball lands on the flipper.
Right.
That one takes a lot more practice.
Yeah, that one's pretty tough.
No!
I've been trying to work a lot on like passing, passing from flipper to flipper, like a little bump pass at the top of it. You know.
There's the tip pass where you let it roll off the tip, and then there's the post pass where you have it fully trapped up.
Right, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
4:29, boys. What does that mean? 1 minute till.
Oh, I mean, I got 4:30 on my clock. So.
Oh, there we go. It's ye old happy hour. There you go. Manny's Arcade. You know, that was we had to take a poll. We had to take a vote between Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings. And at the end of the day, what it actually came down to is, I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but Marco was talking about how he's actually shopping Lord of the Rings right now, cleaning it up. It came back on a rental. And Game of Thrones is probably going to be going out on a rental sooner rather than later, so we wanted to get a chance to play it before it disappeared from the warehouse. That's the game we're kind of playing here with these home rentals. Is we're just trying to snag the best ones as they come in after they get cleaned up before they get sent back out and re-rented. We've got a magical couple of days that we can get in there with some of them. I'd love to get one of our Stranger Things back in. You know anything about that, Sam?
You know, one of our Stranger Things is at a location that we're not pulling it out of. Another one, I believe, has been rented out. That one might be a while. I think we have another Stranger Things kind of out in the ether somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere out there. Yeah. Right? Okay.
It's so hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Logan or me?
That's Logan.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh, let's see. Right on. Yeah, welcome to the show, Manny's Arcade. We're just waiting for Logan to get back here, play his ball.
He had to tend to.
Yeah, I love this machine, man. It's got some great, flair, or I don't know.
Flow?
No, the accents.
The actual machine, yeah.
You know, like just the plates, and it's really nice, man.
Yeah, we don't have a good shot of the outside.
This whole thing right here, I love this, dude. This looks good. This is all like one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Looks great.
It's like got some flake in the powder coating. It's got some sparkle.
Let's see. I'm gonna do something. It might not be a good idea.
Whoa. Cool.
Yeah. Gonna give a little one.
Oh, we're gonna show it? Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, we can show it.
That's why we got that thing on such a long cord. Just careful with your headset. You're about. That's the one thing that's not on a long cord.
That's good. I just gotta see it.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about earlier.
Kind of etched in.
And then so someone put googly eyes on Jason Momoa, but then took them off, so you can still see the little blue circles. I don't know. I don't know about the googly eyes. It can be used tastefully.
At some locations we have machines on, I can always expect there to be a couple googly eyes.
You can kind of see that etching there, but not really. Oh yeah, I just saw this. This is nice. Yeah, see? Limited collector's edition number 160, no, 56, 156.
Did you say out of how many?
700. Not bad, man. That's our early first, under 200. That's pretty cool. Now, so normal pro version, no upper.
Hey guys, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna say somebody play his ball.
Yeah,
unless he's walking back over here right now.
He has 10 seconds.
Play your ball. That'll get him over. That'll get him over.
Will it?
Thank you for picking these up today, Ryan.
Oh yeah, we got some Montuckies in the house now.
Oh,
you're a cold snack fan, yeah?
I love these beers. Yeah, I haven't had one since freaking arcade was open, man. That was the beer I was getting.
Oh, the cold snack.
Yeah, the little convenience store by my house.
I can't really.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, Canadian
Are you shitting me?
I was just trying to give the effect of 6 feet apart. I'm not perched over it, but yeah, it's not working. I am 3.
I think I'm 3.
I think Ryan's 3.
I think I'm 3. I mean, I'm looking at the scores. I'm pretty sure I'm 3.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't know if we could have enough microphones in this room.
Well, the next thing
To,
we're
like,
going to do
fully
is
cover it.
flippies or something.
Yeah, that would be nice. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Well, we actually have some, but they have a built-in earpiece too. I don't know if you want to start playing with them.
Maybe, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, they're 3.5mm jack little flippies.
Oh, I just watched it. Sometimes it just doesn't happen fast enough. It's like, oh, there goes the ball. Probably should do something about that.
Ooh, it's all warm. Gross. Gross. Okay, I think I figured something out. I might be wrong. Ah, free ball, right? Come on. So every time I plunge the ball, it will bypass this whole area up here, right? And it goes down here. What I've been doing though, every time I've done this, I've held down the left flipper and then plunge it, and it starts me up there. I'm wondering if that's a thing.
I think that. I don't know.
Because if I plunge it normal, it'll just come down. If I hold this every time, it's been taking me up there. So, next person test that theory out.
Okay.
All right. Well, I definitely want in because I got shit hard on my last ball.
Yeah. I'm going to.
All right.
Think.
Joey, you want a piece of this game?
Is that Joey back there?
He's enjoying it as well.
All right. All right. We've got some. This should be a pretty. Pretty skilled 4-player going on here. Who do we got? We got Lisa, Emily, Tim, and Logan going at it.
Yeah, if you're waiting for some good gameplay, now is the time. This is where you put the little marker on YouTube where you fast forward.
Yeah, yeah.
This is it.
All right, I got my beer. My happy hour beer.
Right.
What is the All right, I was getting beverages. What bring me up to speed. What are we talking about?
I think the last thing I might have figured something out. I may be totally wrong, but every time I plunge the ball, it comes down into the main play field. You play it, but every time I've been holding down the left flipper and plunging it,
Goes to the upper play field.
It does, doesn't it?
I think if you just plunge it, it also goes to the upper play field.
Okay. I think it's just a coincidence.
I think I think it depends on the house too. I don't know. I'm not super.
Probably.
Yeah, I was getting up there just on a straight plunge.
Yeah, I was getting up there too.
Okay,
I think it depends on the house that you're in. I really honestly haven't played it since they did that massive code update where you can cheat with the every house is different.
Every house has its own little.
It's sort of like forget what you used to know about this game.
Okay.
Nice.
And how long ago was that code update?
That was a couple months ago, I think.
Whoa, cool.
I do like that since Stern's been kind of easing back on their manufacturing and stuff. Like so the coders have gone into the archives to like they did the Iron Man.
Yeah, that was
update.
Just recent. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a couple of requests to play that recently.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up playing it. I know not everyone likes that game, but I mean it's got a new update and there is a cult following behind it. You know, we should pull it in.
Yeah. So I mean, I play that game a lot, and it's nice that some of the updates that they did is stuff that was bugging me too. Like there wasn't a super skill shot. Now there is. I don't know. I think you can stack your multi-balls now on it. I think. I honestly, I should just read the README file. I think it really tells everything about it. But But what's the fun in that? I'd rather just trial by fire.
I'm going to do a little recap here. Let me go to... So today, I'm going to just kind of give a shout out. This is we have... Let's see. Manny's Arcade has just followed us. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and follow you back.
Hey.
And that way this weekend, or whenever you stream next, I can tune in. We have Kevin Dawson 13 has followed us. Thank you very much. And that Jeffers has followed us today. Thank you very much for the follows. Really appreciate it. Just a heads up, if this is your first time, we do Monday, Tuesday, Fridays, pinball. Wednesdays is reruns, usually a mix of Buck Hunter and pinball. And then Thursdays, we call it Buck Hunter Takeover Thursdays. And that's when we do Buck Hunter stuff. And then the weekends is reruns. Saturdays, pinball. Sundays, the Buck Hunter stuff. So, hope to see you tuning in and stuff like that. Manny's Arcade, I'll definitely check you out.
Should we have one of these days like a rerun request show?
That would be awesome.
Like if I want to see that episode again.
Yeah, I'm always like, whenever I'm putting it together, I'm like, I hope people want to watch this one. Like, I hope this is a good one, So, yeah, that would be really cool. We should... And that's a social media thing, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like you put a little poll up or something.
Leading up to it. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Wednesdays is kind of a mix, though. We just sort of do a recap of the week and a Buck Hunter, right?
Yeah. I think tomorrow we might be looking at, for anyone interested, beginning to play out our Wednesday night Smash tournaments.
Oh, that's right.
We have 10 weeks worth from the beginning of the year until close down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think starting Wednesday night, we're going to play the next 10 consecutive weeks. We'll be replaying the old Smash Brothers on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be doing that around 7 on Wednesdays.
7, right? Yeah, that's when the actual tournament was.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. And this way that leaves us room if we do want to do one-off on Wednesdays, play some pinball,
it's a trip watching those because the progression of how we film that show is like constant, this constant
always changing,
and it's never like a step back. It's always a step forward. And then I would say maybe the last couple months of us doing Smash Bros, it was sort of solidified like how we're doing it. But at one point, you have the introduction of our hosts and commentating and all that.
Yeah, your big Donnie D.
Yeah. In the beginning, I was watching some of the early episodes, and it's just such cringe-worthy because I'm like trying to follow along, and I'm not huge on Smash Bros. And I'm like, the squirty guy is winning with the. I'm like, it's just so bad. It's like, oh, I'm so glad we got Donovan.
This jackass.
Yeah.
And then the whole other level of trying to actually pronounce the gamer tag names out loud, which you normally don't have to do. But you're like, up next is Buffalopodop 68. That's a symbol. Like,
yeah.
The combatant formerly known as Billy.
Yeah, right. Whenever I ask people, when they're signing in, when we'd be signing them in, like, name, and they're like, which one? And it's like
you got the one your mom gave you.
No, like, your real name, and they're like, my gamer name. So we ended up just being like, what's your handle?
Yeah, what's your tag? What do you want to get called out loud?
Right. What's your stage name?
Your stage
name.
Right. Yeah. In the chat, Manny's Arcade writes, glad I'm following you guys. I used to stream pinball in here about 6 years ago. I just came back to my account, and I'm thinking about streaming again. You definitely should. Now is the time, man. We need more and more people to be involved in the community of pinball online, and I think now is the time to, definitely.
Love seeing as much pinball on Twitch as we can get.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely do it. All you need is a game and a camera. And the internet, and you're set. Oh, and a computer.
Says Marco.
Right.
Is that all you need, Marco?
Well, we run about 7 cameras.
I'm looking around. It seems like all you need is...
We have so many cameras that we even have... We'll have double shots in some of the scenes sometimes. It's like a bug eye view. It's like da-da-da-da-da, like...
Right.
I love using everything we got. We're running, 6 mics? Nice ones, too.
I think so, yeah.
XLR.
Have we? Did you check with the Queen? See what the Queen thinks about the
Yeah.
setup here today?
How was the setup?
Oh, good. I'm glad. Good. Okay, yeah, we heard you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Thanks,
all right.
lady.
You can go back to being grumpy.
Yeah. Killing your son, I guess. I just found that out today. Spoiler.
Wait, she didn't kill him.
Oh, see, I don't know. I need to watch the show.
What?
Martell killed him.
Okay.
Oh, we're still talking. Oh, Game of Thrones.
So let's
I
see.
speculate about the
Where's
show. I don't really
I
know.
got so
Yeah,
where's
riddled
chick?
with anxiety watching that show.
A lot of people. Yeah.
Well, no, because it wasn't the show itself. It was like I would like fall off for like a week or something, and I'd go play catch up, and it's like I immediately forgot. Every time the show would start, it's like I was taking a test that I didn't study for.
Oh God, yeah.
And it was like, who is this again? Why are they getting murdered?
What kind of a monster has two characters related to each other named Tywin and Tyrion? And I'm supposed to remember that
hateful.
shit, right?
I mean, think of the guy who wrote the series, though. Like, he's just like, let's really develop this character and then murder them, and then
yeah, seriously.
and let's make this character. See, he
Joey.
even helped with the game, you know. Just there's just so much hate involved.
Who was it the other day? I think it was Tim. He was at the arcade doing something, and someone went up to him like, "Excuse me, sir, what games do you have that feature dragons?" Was that you?
Yeah. That was one day.
This one.
Play a game that had a dragon in it.
Right.
Features dragons. Let's see. A lot.
Yeah, we got a lot on that list, right?
I mean, yeah.
We've got 3 in the room right here.
Yeah, just alone.
Dragons?
Dragons, yeah. Medieval
Madness.
Black and Knight doesn't have a dragon?
Well, actually, no. I guess it doesn't. No.
No, it's got some
And
weird.
knights fight dragons.
Well, knights, but there's no dragons.
This
in
knight
it.
doesn't fight dragons. This knight makes people feel bad.
He
Okay.
fights
This
some
knight
like real fucked up characters, but like
Trolls.
the hand and stuff. But there's no
Oh yeah, the
dragon.
hands. I
All
don't
right.
want to talk about the hand anymore.
So what do you got? You got Game of Thrones, you got Medieval Madness. Are we talking arcade games too, or just
Sure.
pinball?
So Golden Axe. Let's get into it.
Golden Axe. Well, yeah.
And then
do you
those were Wyrens.
Do you? Are those dragons? Those
They're
little
called,
beasts?
they're called Wyrens.
The ones that you ride, right?
Wyrens is the correct name, but I mean, if you don't know anything about
I'd say,
Wyrens
yeah,
and stuff, they're a dragon.
Close enough. Yeah, and then Altered Beast, you turn into a
Would you
dragon.
count Double Dragon?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean, there's there's dragons on their geese.
Yeah, that's all you need, man.
Dragon's Lair.
Drag-
yeah,
yeah.
just getting around to that.
Yeah,
Dragon's Lair.
thank you, 5 Cent Tech. King of Dragons. I don't know what that is.
King of Dragons.
I can't hit that lock shot from my left flipper
Anyone
anymore.
remember King of Dragons?
There we go.
Oh, there's Dungeons and Dragons Pinball.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep, and there's
that.
also Dungeons and Dragons Arcade.
What's that one game that's really cinematography oriented?
Dragon's Lair.
That is Dragon's
That
Lair.
is Dragon's
It's like a
Lair,
cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Dragon's
Yeah, that's Dragon's Lair.
Made by the same guy that made Time Traveler.
Yeah, totally.
Don
Yeah.
Bluth, I'm being
Yeah.
told.
I think we just talked about this yesterday. I already forgot. Yeah, sorry. Time Traveler, man. That game could have been so great if they just had the movement mechanics better.
Munsters.
Yeah, it does. Spot.
Spot's a dragon.
Spot is a cool dragon, yeah, under the stairs.
Under the stairs, yeah.
We have a lot of dragons at QuarterWorld, man. If you're looking for dragon-oriented stuff, we got you.
We get you.
Yeah. Did we,
We
did we
get all
did we
you
get all
got.
the dragons, you think?
Does anyone have a dragon tattoo? Now that's the next thing. A dragon?
No.
I don't think I know one person with a dragon tattoo.
Is it a girl?
It's Derek. He used to work with.
Oh, okay.
He's got a pretty sweet one.
A dude with a dragon tattoo. Not as good a book.
Yeah,
that's a
no, not as no. Wasn't so well received.
That was a weird movie.
Manny's Arcade says every pin in arcade needs a dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, can we do that?
If
Can we
we're
just start putting dragons in all of our
I mean,
pins
we're
where they
putting
don't belong?
googly eyes.
I'm gonna put a dragon on it.
Yeah, just replace the stripper in Sopranos
Right,
with a
just a little
dragon.
dragon.
It's all spinning on the bar.
Adam's Family, a dragon pops out of Thing's box.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, just put a little
That would be
magnet on it. He like eats the ball.
Right? I think we're onto something.
Well, so I mean, how close are dragons to dinosaurs? I mean, if we're one existed, the other didn't, but they look similar. Not all dragons fly.
No, dinosaurs and dragons are really separate.
I always figured as a kid that the first archaeologists, I can't talk, found dinosaurs, put the bones together wrong. We're like, well, we'll call it a dragon,
It's
right?
a dragon, right? It's got wings.
There was
wings?
like a pterodactyl next to a T-Rex, and they
Big
just,
old claws and teeth.
It was probably like a Tyrannosaurus was getting attacked by a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
They fell off a cliff and just smushed together and died there. And years later,
There it is.
That's where like wings.
I mean, I feel like we're splitting hairs, really. You know, like a pterodactyl is a dragon, right? I mean, it doesn't breathe fire, but my God, it's a winged lizard.
So that's the thing. That's a
A
wyron.
pterodactyl wasn't a bird. Pterodactyl was a dinosaur, right?
Yes, but a pterodactyl is a type of bird.
Mm-hmm. What do you think a dragon would have been?
A lizard. Wait.
So this make-believe thing is definitely a lizard. Okay, learning.
Well, pterodactyl wasn't a mammal or
Well,
a reptile.
In case everyone's wondering, we have a gallery of people yelling at us off camera.
Well, hold on.
And what's wonderful about people off camera is their opinions don't matter.
Because dragons lay eggs.
And I'm
pretty
just
sure-
gonna hijack the stream here and say that yeah, dragons are definitely dinosaurs. And since they don't have a microphone or know what I'm saying, I win.
Squash the beef.
Where's the beef? Oh my mic. Oh, you turn my mic back on.
You're back.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're good. You're part of the.
I don't know.
crew.
Are dragons dinosaurs?
Yeah, right.
I'm with you with that.
Yes.
My only thing I would say is dinosaurs didn't lay eggs. Well, no, so they did.
No, they did. They definitely did.
I saw Jurassic Park.
I saw Jurassic
they
Park.
definitely
They
did.
did lay eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Did reptiles lay eggs?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
called.
I mean, there
Wow.
are dragons, and they
Right.
like they're not giant flying ones, but
No.
there are dragons, and yeah, they're lizards, and they lay eggs.
Yeah, I mean, everything started in the sea.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Let's get Dr. Malcolm from Jurassic Park on the horn here.
Yeah, find out.
Chaos theory. about it. So then we'll have to throw Jurassic Park in here. That's a drag. Those are dragons. So the boom.
Data East.
I mean, I think it's enough to scratch that itch, right? You know?
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. I think we've covered a lot of ground here with
I
that.
think so.
we're
Feeling real good about our dragon inventory.
Our dive into the Dragon's Quest.
Yeah.
like in Portlandia, they're like, put a bird on it, we'll put a dragon on it.
Put a dragon on
I mean,
it.
if
Put a
we're
dragon
putting
in it.
googly eyes on machines, like, why can't we just put a dragon
Oh, what
on
about
stuff?
Joust? It's got that dragon that comes flying in.
In Joust?
In Joust.
Really?
If you take too long to pick up the eggs, that little dragon comes flying
Apparently,
in.
I have not played enough Joust to see the dragon.
That's the one in the hut, right? Taking a part.
No, you're on the ostrich birds thing. Joust. and you're flying.
I'm sorry, both. He's talking about the Joust pinball that we have in the hut.
That's it, right?
Oh, there's no dragon.
No, there's no dragon in that, but in the original Joust
The
game,
arcade game.
Mhm.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
a little
duh,
dragon. It's a
duh.
fire dragon that comes and will like kill you if you take too long in the
Yeah.
level.
That
Yeah,
one.
if you're lollygagging.
Yeah.
If you're dilly dallying.
Yeah.
Dilly dally.
Yeah, that
Oh, there's
dragon
nothing
just-
more satisfying than I'm trying to find polite ways to tell my daughter to stop wasting my goddamn time. So I say, stop dilly dallying.
That's a good one.
My favorite is, you're either helpful or a hindrance.
I mean,
Yeah, you know, learn those lessons early.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
seriously, get it out of the way, man, you know?
I mean, I got a little mason jar that I put money in, and it's called the therapy jar. You know, start putting in now. Maybe like.
I have a similar jar, but we just pour whiskey into it, and then,
Yeah, no,
and then you
that's
get to drink it at 3
that's
o'clock.
a whole nother jar.
It's a Metallica song.
My liquor door is coin operated, so I have to put money into it to open the door.
You're joking.
Yeah, no. Why would I do that? I'm a grown ass adult.
I would have a quarter on a string. That'd be cool.
Oh my god.
Ripping yourself off.
Ripping myself Someone was asking me about stuff like that the other day, and I mentioned that, and they thought that I made that up, like that. I'm like, I'm telling you, people used to do cool stuff like that. They used to drill a hole in a quarter and tie a string to it.
I 100% had a quarter on a string
There
when
you
I was
go.
a kid, and
So-
it worked like a charm.
Oh yeah. So also it was like a metal slug.
Yeah, the metal slugs.
Beat it down. Or a penny slug.
Yeah.
You'd beat it down to make it bigger, and you'd throw it down.
Oh, cool.
I mean, because a lot of those coin mechs, it was just all you needed to do was knock this little lever forward.
Right, as long as it
not
went
like
all the
it is
way
now,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, it would just go boop, and
Yeah.
then we got smart.
Yeah.
We started making safety features.
And adding
magnets.
Yeah. Like I'm picturing right now the God, what is that game? What you throw the ball and it goes in the
skee ball?
Skee ball.
Skee ball.
In that coin mech, and like it, there's like a magnet that holds a coin, like a quarter.
Okay, so first off, that is not a magnet. That
it's
holds
not. It just you put it in.
It judges the diameter of the coin.
Right.
So if I put like a dime in there instead,
yeah,
it would only take dimes.
Yeah.
If I put a nickel in there, it would only take nickels.
Or a foreign
It's the
piece,
best
like a
video
Canadian
mode in all
coin,
pinball.
right?
Whoa!
It-
Oh my god! To interrupt you guys real quick. What did Emily just do there? She got in a sword fight using the action button.
Video mode.
I've never seen that video mode. Oh, sorry to interrupt. That was exciting.
I have my back turned. I don't have wonderful monitors
I
to
know.
look at.
Yeah, I guess we need a
hogging it
fifth
too.
monitor.
All
over
I
here.
can see is the chat. I can see the chat when people
Okay,
talk.
someone in chat describe what's happening to Logan.
Right, give me the play-by-play
In Braille,
internet.
though, in Braille.
I mean, I could turn around, but what's the fun in that?
Well, guys, I gotta say, time flies when you're having fun.
I can't believe it's almost 5. It's a trip. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
Ooh,
nice.
I usually just walk in here and
See
I
that?
forget that you
Yeah.
guys are streaming. I was like, oh, I guess I'll sit down with a beer. That's my cue. When it's beer 30, that's when I kind of slowly creep my way back into this side of the office.
No, it's nice. The show kind of starts off a little slow. It's me in the beginning, and then Ryan we go, and then it gets to this point where everyone starts to come in, and all the people that can actually play pinball, and then I sit down,
Right.
and then, it kind of ramps up a little bit. It's nice. This is definite progression through the show that happens. I love it. It's nice watching it, past broadcast, watching it. I guess it's going to be the whole show, and then all of a sudden, we get Tim, and everyone starts sitting down. And
It's the whole enchilada.
Yep.
It's the whole enchilada.
I think that's what I'm having for dinner right there.
Ooh,
That sounds
enchiladas.
awesome.
That sounds good. All right.
So we have time for, let's see. Okay, I'm going to read this real quick. 5-cent text says, sorry to cut you off, Logan. The older skee ball coin mechs,
Wasn't
at
important.
least the ones I worked on, had magnets, and even some had cutters. Okay. I hate those new coin. Why can't I read? Comprators? I can't. Whoa, I think, guys, I'm having a stroke. I can't read anymore. But maybe that's my experience working with nickels.
The nickel arcades. Yeah.
Nickels. Okay.
Yeah, coin mechs are pretty complicated. There is a bazillion types too. There's a plastic, metal, and so a little known fact about coinage is a while back they were going to change the alloy composite of the quarter. This is what the U.S. Mint was talking about doing.
Okay.
And they were like, it'll save us such and such a year. However, what it would have done is cost the cost of revamping everything to be able to take that new quarter was like it's a couple $1 billion.
So companies stood up and was like, "Hey, you're
we're like, yeah,
screw
that's
me
stupid.
over."
Like you're gonna save like this much, but everything, including
Yeah,
so
right.
parking meters.
Yep, there you go.
Like every vending thing, like everything that uses a quarter would have to be changed out.
That's
just changing the alloy.
When do you think? Do you know about when that was? I want to say what? Is that?
It was like 5 years ago.
Oh my god!
5 or 6 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I remember we had all these amusement companies just like going to Washington, being like, "No."
If you want that, If you want that candy bar or something in your Pentagon vending machine room, you better listen to us right now.
Right.
What are you thinking, Ryan? You got that thinking look.
Yeah, I'm just watching Tim bang this out.
Yeah.
Looking at that 5 o'clock coming up.
Who are we going to raid, huh?
I don't know. I'll have to see who's out there.
Who are we gonna raid? What?
Yeah. We have the ability to pass our viewers off to someone else after we're done.
How many viewers do we have?
We have 4 right now.
We have 4 viewers. Who are we gonna give them to?
Dead Flip.
Well, no, I've got. See, that's funny. I don't know where you got that. On my computer, I say 7.
Cool. Update. Mine's not updating. So wait, let's see. How about Dead Flip? I mean, why not Dead Flip?
Always a fan.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
Friend of the arcade.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching.
Been there, right?
Jack Danger, I know Jack Danger.
Is going to be a rerun day, and we will be back Thursday with Buck Hunter. Please check out our YouTube videos. You can watch our past broadcasts, of course, temporarily on Twitch, but forever on our youtube.com/QuarterWorld page. And
subscribe, follow, like,
all that good stuff.
All the hearts and clicks. It really makes a huge difference for us, and not just getting seen, but it warms our little hearts and makes this a little easier to do every day.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back Thursday with Buck Hunter Takeover, and Friday with Media to Madness.
Okay, now go to. Hold on 1 second.
Well, I'm still following our channel, so I'll follow the raid.
So, go to show pop out. Close pop out.